if I stare at them long enough, I can feel the rhythm in your eyes and it makes my soul start dancing. Dancing in random patterns and rhythmic circles that seem to spell out letters, and these letters turn into words, and these words happen into poems. Poems that I like to sing in the shower. I like to watch the words evaporate into the steam, go over and fall at the mirror, and then I draw a heart in it. It makes me feel like we just made love. And I like to take your words and put them into my skin, get them deep into my pores, only to go out to the hot sun where I start to sweat you. Every single word of you begins to trickle down my body, and I become a walking dictionary with only definitions of you. When people look at me, they see you written all over my face, but they haven't managed to see the word mine and truth. That's how I cry. And when I'm outside, I inhale your words and I exhale them into the wind, and they create white sentences inside of a blue sky. Some people call them clouds. It's actually funny trying to watch them figure them out. They're often wondering what those pictures and those symbols could be, but they don't realize that they're trying to decipher the communication of a love that we got as baby. For what we got is a language and a communication that existed before colonization. We spoke through shadow kisses as our silhouettes walked along the Serengeti. Our souls held each other in cosmic silence as we created Swahili poetry, the kind of poetry that I recite to you on the day of our commitment, just so that our ancestors knew I can love you in the right way. And so now I sit across from you, staring at your eyes, and the history of what we got is written on every single strand of your lashes, and you blink as turning like the pages in the books of some of my dreams. And one time I wrote a dream about you and I read it in my sleep. I kneeled on the floor, I closed my eyes, I clasped my hands, and I spoke out loud thoughts of you and I sleeping together. Pieces of you, I placed you inside my pen, and I wrote you all over the sheets of our bed, and then I laid in them, and I engulfed myself in the poetry of us. The words seeped through the sheets and into my skin, and I absorbed our words and turned our words into metaphors, and turned our metaphors into nightmares. Nightmares where I am running, and you are chasing, where I am falling, while you are catching, while we are yelling, while gravity is pulling, yet we are disappearing before we even hit the ground. Then I wake up to find myself holding on to the letters of us, cuddling up inside the curves of our words and smelling the scents made by our sounds, and I wish I didn't have to write this about you. Poetry commands that I do. Since I can't connect to you, this is the closest way that I can connect to you, and sometimes I feel like I'm inside you once my pen runs out. I have to remember to write at a slow and very steady pace. Keep my words long, big, and deep, but try not to make them come too fast. But it feels so heavy to dot your I's and cross your T's. I'm not sure how much longer this poem might last. Maybe just 1, 2, 3 more paragraphs, and I have to remember to keep a cap with my pen just to prevent my ink from spilling, because the next time I write about you, you might wind up pregnant with twins, and if you do, we'll just call them baby girl Simile and baby boy Metaphor. I wish I didn't have to write this about you anymore, but poetry commands that I do, and so every night I will write, and every night I will dream. And every night I would wake up, wish it was your eyes instead of these words, and then it was your lips instead of these words, and that I could kiss you and swirl my words around in your mouth and have you chew my sentences. You know what I'm thinking is my taste my flavor. But since I can't have you realistically, I can always have you